What's up, guys? Your boy Sark Tees Feliz coming at you with I'm Going Home video. First off, praise God. Secondly, someone asked me about the energy thing. So, you see it, huh? You see, I don't know. I already explained it, what I did. Now, I don't really have to think like that. I just pulse it out of my mind. Sometimes I just breathe. Honestly, it happens at the gym naturally because I'm like breathing very hard and deeply to the point that I see the women react. Sometimes they're like, what the fuck? Or they just look at their friends. Look, these are a few things that happen, right? When you do this. The women react a certain way. One, as I said before, they will look around like, what the hell is this? They look around. They were like, not picture, but they would just look. They're wandering. Now this could be dangerous, guys, because if they're with their boyfriend or their group of friends, and then you do that or you just exude it, she's gonna turn around and she's gonna look at you in front of them. And men are very emotional, so take that as you will. Just be like, I don't know, be like, what's up? Honestly, don't even, just ignore her, to be honest. Just ignore her. But you know that you're like thinking in your head like, oh crap, it worked. I got her. That's bad. No coveting somebody else's women. Stop that. That's bad. That's against what Jesus said. Okay? Secondly, but you notice like them looking around, them picturing. Some women will look at you directly and they'd be like, oh shit, it's him. You see, I'm a little malicious with it. Because I had this one young lady, she lost interest mid-conversation, but she just wanted to flirt, all that stuff, right? I didn't feel any heat come from her originally. She just wanted my attention. But she was very nervous, confident. You know what I mean? In the beginning, but then she lost interest mid-conversation. I was like, all right, cool. I was probably talking too much. Lesson learned, whatever. But you know what I did? I was like, all right, I'm a little petty. So I essentially exuded my energy when she was right next to me. Then she turned and looked at me. Every time she turned and looked at me, I directed a pink, let's just say it's a pink energy ball, right? Before, I was just doing a little string of pink energy towards her to get her interested, or get her body like essentially wondering like, what is this? Who am I feeling this from? And she turned, look at me, and I'll see it through my peripheral view. So I would just energy ball right at her, and then she's like, and then she's like, look at me. Then she looks away. She looked back, energy ball again, boom. And then she just gets heated, more heated. Every time she looked at me, and I caught it, I would throw the energy ball. And then it came to a point where, and then we're cool, whatever. Next few days, she tried to get my attention, but I wasn't playing that. But every time she was in the same Starbucks room with me, or she walked past me, I threw my energy at her. To the point that now she's like essentially thinking, man, my body wants this guy. I want this guy. I essentially planted a giant seed in her of my essence. I'm gonna be honest with you, don't do that. But yeah, I did that. Another thing, but yeah. So that's how I worked. Every time she looked at me, I just do. That's it. She even got her friend to try to get my attention or test me, and I caught that. She gave me one of those, that smile right there. I was like, yeah, that's not really interesting. That's mid-interest or a fake interest. So I just threw my energy at her. She had to get up and leave. But yeah. So you will see women like look around wondering what is going on right now. And if you really want to be malicious with it, every time they look at you, just throw it. Just radiate it even harder. Just direct it at her. Like you're just a picture a mental blast hitting her. Like a pink mental energy wave just hitting her. Boom. Without even looking at her. Just do it. And watch. Watch what happens. Another one is they start tapping their foot. Some women know when you just arrive on the spot. Like they feel it instantly. And then they turn, look at you, and then let's say you pulse it out, and boom, all you see is their foot just tapping. And now it starts tapping. It starts tapping harder. To the point that they're probably like, damn, bro, my body wants this guy. Now, there are some negative aspects to all this, guys, because the women would be very nervous. They're going to get they're going to be extremely in heat. Some of them are going to be extremely nervous, especially the younger ones. The younger ones are going to be like, man, especially if you don't act on it, they're going to be like, man, my body wants him, but he doesn't want me. So now I'm depressed, essentially. So if you're going to do this, just practice somewhere else. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, they start tapping their foot. Some will get like very fidgety. They put their hands in between their legs and like trying to hold still. Some women, I've caught a few young ladies actually instantly knew. They just instantly knew. They looked at me, they're like, and they saw this one girl like freaking the fuck out. And they just looked at me like, it's him. The younger ones, no, they have a sixth sense. They're like, man, it's him. What is it? This guy, is he doing it on purpose? Is he not doing it on purpose? What is going on here? I've even done it to this one old lady. I just remembered. One time, went to Starbucks to study. This is when I first essentially unlocked it. There's these two like little girls, right? And her mother. They instantly left. They felt that shit instantly. I felt the heat. They instantly got out and left. They were at least 12 years old. Whatever. I was like, whatever. Right? They had no idea what was going on. But the mother stayed. And this is when I was being very malicious with this. I was essentially committing adultery by imagining, like, doing nasty things to her while directing my energy at her, while studying, so I'm not even looking at her. And this lady nutted at least 5 to 8 times, maybe even more, because her daughter asked her, like called her or sent a voicemail, like, is he still there? And all I heard from her was, no. Like, when somebody's nut, they're grasping for air, but it's just the pressure and everything just clenching them. She was going hard. And then I got up and left, and when I left, she like looked at me like in amazement and like anger at the same time. She's like, what the fuck she's like, is this guy? And I ignored it until the last second, and I looked at her and smiled. Never saw her again. I'm mean. But yeah. You see them play with their hair more. You'll see them do a lot of things. Especially, they will start caressing their hair. Especially when you're not giving them attention. When you're throwing that energy at them. So it makes them very nervous. It makes them very in their yin state, to be honest. But it also puts them in heat. Every woman's different. There are some ones with masculine energy, and they won't really be in their yin state, but they'll be in their heat state. And they'll be very aggressive. Very aggressive. There'll be others that you think they would be more masculine and very aggressive, but no, they're like docile little cat. They're like little kittens. They're like so nervous, like freaking the fuck out. Those are the ones that okay, I got them. Completely submissive. Nothing to do here. There be those that are already shy, and then you do that to them. It's like, damn, like a triple whammy. So you gotta act on it. I'm just letting you know. But the problem is, you might pick up some anxiousness, and your confidence might not be as high. Because it's like, all right, I turned them on, I got them wet, I did that. They want to have sex, or maybe they don't want to have sex, but you can instantly walk in and reap. But you're thinking in your head, all right, what if I mess it up? What if I do this? What if I do this wrong and I just screw everything I did? Well, you can't think like that, because you're just wasting your energy, really. Unless you want to like plant the seed and water it, but you eventually have to reap. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. And if you really want to embody it in your body, this is what I do. I just picture white energy flowing through my body. I breathe, hold it, then I just picture energy just flowing through me. But it works best when sitting down, to be honest. It's like, I don't know. For me, at least. Some women feel it harder. Some women don't. Some women might like the soothing sensation. Some women might be erratic and just be like, boom, 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 boom. Like, what the? Some women would just get up and leave because they're like, I gotta go. I can't be next to this guy. I can't handle this. I can't. This happened a few times. This one girl, I remember in Starbucks, she goes, oh my gosh, I can't concentrate. And then she looks at me. She's like, yeah, she goes, I literally shake. Literally shake. She's like, I literally shake. Mind you, I don't even know what she looks like, but she says, I literally shake. If you do this at the gym, some women will just squat down. They could be doing chest. They could be doing back. And you're just radiating your energy at them. They'll just start squatting down. Some would be doing cardio and you just direct it on purpose. Like you're right next to them. And then you'll see it right as soon as you do it. Wait like 2-3 seconds. Watch. She's gonna start slowing down. She's gonna be like, she's gonna pause for a second. Be like, what is going on here? She's gonna be like, what the fuck? So yeah, you guys enjoy that.